another video, and for today I'll be doing a new, well, not technically a new series, but I'll be redoing one of my previous series, which is the high school DxD, Deku. Which the reason I'm going to be redoing this series is it's because that I made it too perverted, you could say. So as well as I really want to change the story of this one. I really fell out of the story when I was making the last part of this high school DxD. What if I it really fell apart for me. So I really hope you understand why I'm doing a redo, because I think I can do better. So I hope you enjoy this redo of the series, and let's begin. We start off when Izuku was 4 years old. 4 years old with Inko going to the doctor, as well as Hisashi. Yes, is in this one. He was really excited to find out what his quirk would be. He thought it would be a pyrokinesis quirk, a telekinesis quirk, and so on. Which what happens is that Izuku was waiting for the results, as well as Hisashi and Inko. Hisashi wasn't the brightest tool of the bunch, but he was fine, you could say. He was fine. But when the doctor said that Izuku was didn't have a quirk, it shattered Izuku, say that saying that I can't be a hero, thinking of ways that he can be a hero. Hisashi being mad at Izuku for not having a quirk, and Inko feeling sad for his his lovely son. He feels sad for She feels very sad for him, saying that uh it's alright, Izuku, you can still become a hero, because she still encourages Izuku, because even though Izuku doesn't have a quirk, she knows that that Izuku will that that will that Izuku will become a great hero one day. He has a heart of gold, as 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 any hero should be. Which when they arrived home, for a year until Izuku was 5 years old, Hisashi started drinking, always coming home drunk, and didn't actually pay the rent. Actually pay for anything. Inko was heavily on the burden, which eventually left her to the decision of a divorce. Yeah, of a divorce. Which when the divorce happened, Hisashi was at distraught and started beating Izuku, abusing him, and abusing him so much. Which, as I said before, I don't condone violence. Please, guys, I don't condone violence. Which which Hisashi just start beating him, smashing bottles. Which eventually Inko heard about this, and and said that said to herself that she would come for Izuku, and started a lawsuit against Hisashi, a custody battle, which luckily Inko won the custody battle, and she is finally reunited with her son. Which the reason why Inko didn't, immediately get his son get her son is because well, she didn't have money. So the reason that she let Izuku stay with Hisashi for that long is because, well, she didn't have money to provide for Izuku. She needed to have a good job to at least pay for Izuku's, tuition fee, as well as a food for them both. Which luckily Inko had a great job. She became an actual detective. Well, not technically a detective, but an agent. She became a agent for for like those CIA agents, essentially like a CIA agent, but essentially like that. Which what happens is that Izuku, when Izuku was, take was coming with Inko, she actually had a nice house, a really nice house. Um, which was this is where the canon, I forgot where, Mustafa City, I guess. Mustafa, I forgot what name was it. Mustafa City, was it, where Inko and Izuku were in canon. So this is where they are going to be. So this is when Izuku was 5 years old, after the custody battle and him being reunited with his mother. He actually went to school, to now I guess preschool, to preschool, yeah, preschool, to kindergarten, and there he met Bakugo Katsuki, which Katsuki was actually quite nice, to be fair. He was actually a great friend. He didn't judge Izuku because of his quirk, because Mitsuki raised him better this time. Like, yeah, raised him better. I, sorry to dismiss Mitsuki, but is he's not that overly confident anymore because of Mitsuki saying that don't let the compliments go to your head, sa- essentially saying that at a young age, and saying that it will lead to it leads to dark times for you, and so on. Which he be- Katsuki became great friends with Izuku at the age of 5 until the age of 10. They started to, become friends, go to the arcade, even though Izu even though Izuku was ridiculed. Katsuki would be there to help him like a good friend, like be there to protect him and so on. Until one day, on the age of 8, Izuku decided that he would train so much, which he trained for in kendo, taekwondo, wing chun, as well as karate. He learned a lot of quite few fighting styles, just some beginner fighting styles to be be well, to defend himself from quirk people. And in school, when someone was bullying him and Bakugo wasn't around, he actually defended himself and actually beat up the bully, which nobody really messed with him anymore, because he can't be, uh the weak quirkless person that he was anymore. And Bakugo was really proud of Izuku, saying that, uh Izuku, I'm really proud of you that you you are that you achieved this to to defend yourself. I'm really proud of you for that. Which Izuku just is Katsuki, saying that thanks, Katsuki. Which, yeah, after that, when the age of, I guess, 10, they actually started to spar one another to at, to decide that who's stronger than them. Which Katsuki obviously won, but Izuku actually gave a Katsuki a hard time, being Izuku being so calculated, like Izuku calculating every move that he will do, essentially like an open book computer, you could say. Which Katsuki actually gave Katsuki respected Izuku for that, because even though he's quirkless, he actually gave him a tough time, even though still Katsuki won. But if if every quirkless person was like Izuku, he would be scared, saying that, oh God help us all, essentially. Which yeah, which when this was in the age of 10, which when they got home to Izuku's house, which Katsuki just says, Auntie Inko, we're home, which uh, which they heard chuckling from in the room, in the living room, which there they see All Might, which is female version. Yes, yes, but no, no, this is not the ship. Don't worry, guys. The ship for this is I- Inko X Fem All Might. I'm just saying that. Okay, guys. Okay. Which, to their surprise, Inko was actually bisexual. Which, yeah, if you didn't know what bisexual is, bisexual is a person that's attracted to both genders, like a male attracted to a male and female. That's bisexual. So yeah, she she actually introduced All Might and say that this is Toshinora Yagi, and she actually reveals that she is All Might, saying that I am here. Which yeah, which Izuku has stars in his eyes, saying that can I have your autograph? Saying that sure kid, sure kiddo, and she actually gave Izuku a autograph, and actually Izuku says thank you very much, mom, which which Toshinora just blushed a lot, and I mean really a lot, saying that she is being called mother immediately, which Inko just chuckles a little bit and say that that's actually quite cute. Which yeah, but that all changed when Izuku was 13 years old. When Izuku was 13 years old, Izuku was being just walking around, minding his own business, and actually with Katsuki in this one, and they were talking about quirks and where they want to go when they are, where they're in college. Katsuki said, "I want to go to UA," which he just says that, which Katsuki continues saying that you should go there. You could be a great hero, Izuku. Which Izuku just says, "Yeah, maybe in the future, I might. I'm going to try for that for college." Which yes, UA is a college in this one, so that it wouldn't be that bad because kids fighting villains, it's kind of iffy for me. But yeah, so they're walking around minding their own business, which Izuku immediately got kidnapped. Which Katsuki notices this and says, hey you, trying to stop the person that tried to kidnap Izuku. Izuku saying that get off me, saying that to the person, which the person just says, "You destroyed everything for me, you you quirkless piece of shit." Which Izuku just wonders who this is, and when he looks up, he sees who's under the hood, because the person was wearing a jacket. Uh, it was his biological father, Hisashi Midoriya, which Izuku just says, "Dad," which Hisashi just says, "Don't dad me, you useless piece of shit. You took everything from me. You took everything, every single one of it. My money, my fame, you took it all." Which he took out a knife, a knife, and starts to stab Izuku. B- b- starts the motion to stab Izuku, which Katsuki tried to tried to stop Hisashi, but it was too late. Hisashi plunged the knife through through his um through his stomach, and he was bleeding. Izuku was bleeding a lot, which Katsuki, filled with rage, attacks Hisashi and actually knocks him out. Which which Katsuki just says, "Someone, please help! Please help!" Which everybody was calling 911 this time. Everybody was calling 911, saying that they need help, and someone got stabbed in somebody got stabbed, which Izuku with his final words say that Katsuki, please become a great hero one day, please. Which Izuku said to Katsuki. Katsuki just says that, no, Izuku, stay with me now, boy. Come on, bro, stay with me. Come on. Which Izuku just says to Katsuki, tell my mom and my my f- my mothers that I love them both. Tell Aunt Mitsuki that I love them as as well as Uncle Misaru. Please, please become a great hero one day, Katsuki. Okay, you're one of the most greatest friends that I had ever had. Please, please be please be a great hero one day. Okay, which which what which Izuku dies. Yeah, dies in this one. Izuku dies through blood loss. Katsuki crying, saying that no, 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 my no, and starts to cry. Katsuki cried a lot in that moment, and he, when the news got to Toshinora as well as Inko, they were distraught, and Hisashi was sentenced to life imprisonment, a life imprisonment of attempt of murder, no, of first degree murder, which which uh which they made a memorial for Izuku to Izuku saying that that they love him, that there were actually a few people that no, there were a lot of people that were in the funeral because through the years while Izuku was being through the years he helped a lot of people, and those people actually paid respect for him because Izuku was the type of guy that would help anybody in need, which he helped a lot of people with their jobs, with the depression, with with anxiety. Izuku helped a lot of them, which they paid respects to Izuku, saying that one of them saying that he opened a ramen shop for he can finally open a ramen shop because of Izuku, because of his motivational speech to him. And somebody people saying that he still has his job, became a CEO because of Izuku, because of his motivational speech to him. And people that essentially needed help and actually really are really really successful now because of Izuku. And then they bury Izuku's body, and a lot of people cried because they respect Izuku so much that that it pains their heart that Izuku died this tragic way, which which Katsuki, Misaru, Inko, Mitsuki, and Toshinora were crying because Katsuki was crying because Izuku to him was like a brother, like a brother that he never had. And Mitsuki thought of Izuku as like a son. Inko, obviously, son. He would she would be a she would be distraught. Uh, Toshinora was as well thought of Izuku as a son because of being being Inko's girlfriend and all. And Misaru thought of Izuku as a son as well, like like the son that was always that was always there for their family, that you can always talk to. Which yeah, which that happened, and they were very very distraught that Izuku died like this. Which Katsuki vowed that he would become the greatest hero the greatest hero alive, that that will help anybody in need, just like Izuku did to everyone that he sees that needs help, and and that was it, and that's what they all did in the funeral. But let's go to Izuku's perspective. We see Izuku floating in the dark abyss. Izuku was saying, "I hope I hope Katsuki find becomes a great hero and finds a girlfriend for himself." Which what happens is that a light came to Izuku. This light said this light blinded Izuku for a second, and when he opened his eyes back, he sees a person in a suit with glasses, with black hair, green eyes, a white suit, a white necktie, and this guy said, "Izuku, I have a hello there, Izuku." Which Izuku was confused and says, "Hello, who are you?" Izuku Izuku asked the mysterious person. Izuku the mysterious person said that, "Well, you could say I'm God. You can call me Ambush. Yeah, my name is Ambush. I'm the god of the multiverse, and I am here to give you a option because of a lot of people that you helped. I really feel bad that that you died at a young age, so young, 13 years old. I really feel bad for you. Sorry for the noise, but I really feel bad. So, as an apology or as a reward for your good deeds throughout your life, I will give you an option to go to another world and have a family again, still retaining the memories of the of your past. And I'm going to give you a random power. Is that all right with you, Izuku? Which Izuku just says, "Yes, that would be fine. But where? But what world am I going to be reincarnated at as?" Which Izuku asked the god Ambush. Ambush says that, well, you're going to be going to a world where there are there are devils, angels, and fallen angels, as well as yokai, as well as other gods. And well, a lot of gods, you could say. Like a lot of mythologies are, let's just say, are out and about, you could say. Which Izuku was very confused, saying that, wait, so there are devils, fallen angels, yokai, as well as other mythical beasts, as well as creatures, as which Ambush just says, yes, more or less. Which Izuku just says, what's this name? What's the universe called, or what is the world called? Well, I call it by DxD. I call it by DxD, but for you, Izuku, you'll be calling it a new home. But if you want to go back to your original home, I'll be giving you a skill, but you have to be a certain age to unlock it. Is that alright with you, Izuku? Which Izuku just nods and says it's alright with me. Which Izuku was given that as an answer, and Izuku and Ambush just says that, well, okay then, I'll be giving you this power. Which he summons an orb numbered with 666, which Izuku was confused, saying that, wait, am I going to be in the devils? Which Izuku asked the god, which the god just or god let's just say me, uh, Ambush said that, well, yes, you're gonna be in the devil faction, as well as, well, you're gonna be in one of the most influential devil, um, let's just say devil species. No, not species, but you could say a devil's clan. Yeah, a devil's clan. You're gonna be one of the most influential devil clans in that world, which I don't want to spoil you, but let's just say that you're gonna be third, the youngest in the family. Is that all right with you, Izuku? Which Izuku just says it's all right with me. You're giving me way too much. To already, you're giving me a new life as well as a new environment to be with. So I really appreciate it. Which Izuku said to the to Ambush. Ambush just said that, well, it's nothing really. I really feel bad for what happened to you and a lot of good deeds that you did in along the way before you died. I was just be feeling that you needed a chance. So here it is. Do you accept it, Izuku? Which Izuku says, I accept. Which which the orb with the number 666 or triple six went into went into Izuku, and he feeling the power, saying that, what power is this? Let's Izuku asked the god or Ambush. Ambush just says that, well, it's a special power. It's called Satan 666. Well, he's actually quite powerful, to be fair. I gave you his powers and his abilities as well. But you need to train for those abilities. You have to train for those abilities if you want to be strong and become a hero one day, or to unlock the interdimensional travel to your original world. So Izuku, you will have to train a lot, okay? Which Izuku just says, yes, I will. Which that Izuku thank Ambush once again, and Ambush said, it's no problem, Izuku, really. And Ambush starts to fade away, and Izuku says, I'm really thankful for this. Which Izuku started to fade away in the pitch black, and when he closed his eyes, he sees that he's in like a hospital room with a new face, which with a new face, which the he looks has at his new mother, or a female, to be his new mother, with brown hair and white skin, not pale white, but the normal white skin. And Izuku just said, "Mama," and and the person, or the woman that was looking at Izuku, says that it's a no, hello there, I'm your mama, little one. Which which the woman said to Izuku, which another person comes in and says that, is he all right, dear? Which the woman says, yes, he's alive and healthy, said the doctor. Uh, said by the doctor to Vanellana, which said to the doctor, said by the doctor, which uh, the red-haired guy, Izuku looking at the person who was who spoke to his his new mother, having red hair and like a patch like a goatee, you could say a goatee. And he sums it up like he's going to be his father, and hopes that he's not going to be, like Izuku's father, which now few people now two more people came in. Another girl with red hair and and a guy with white hair. I know, not white hair, with red hair, like a twin to like they're twins. Which the guy with red hair just says, "Wi- is that my baby brother?" Which the father and the mother said yes. And the girl starts to walk to Izuku, and Izuku starts to look at yeah starts to look at the girl. And the girl just asked her mother, saying asking that, "Mom, why does he have white hair?" which um which when Benelana sees, saying that it's quite odd. I don't know as well, dear. I'm actually quite curious as well. Which the doctor came in and said that it was it was the product of his, abilities and powers, which that got them by surprise. Which the reason is that because of his abilities, which Izuku starts to, in his baby face, like starts to laugh and giggle and says, and which the doctor asks, "What are you going to name the child, Lady, uh, Mr. and Lady Grammary?" Which Lord and Lady Grammary, which they just say that I, Vanillana, and and Zeoticus over here decided to name this boy Izuku, which everybody smiles. Izuku smiling to have his old name back, and them going home to a castle and having a wonderful time with the family. And that's it for today. I really hope you enjoy the redo of this one, and I really hope you enjoy it. I'm sorry if it's a little bit janked. I tried to do it as good as possible as a new story. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy it. Enjoy the series. And sorry for the female All Might as Inko's wife. Yes, I made it to where Inko is bisexual, so don't worry. And yeah, and Izuku's gonna have the same powers and abilities in my previous what if of this series. And yes, I inserted myself as God again in this series. No judging there for me, but yeah. And I hope you enjoy this, and stick for future parts for this series. And like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys later. Bye.